on this tiny little Greek island. Um, Welcome, welcome. Today is the end of the week, and it's been a very, very busy week for me, which is which was great. It was absolutely great. I loved it. Um, and doing the lemon challenge, getting these paintings ready for shipping. For those of you uh, watching, for those who bought the artwork from the auction, they will be shipped on Monday. I was hoping I would be able to get off the island today, but not possible. So they will be shipped on Monday. I will be in touch with you when I get all of that taken care of. So again, the lessons of the painting lemons, the challenge, the 30-day lemon challenge. I'm working on keeping the same composition, these two half lemons, pretty much this week. I probably will do it again today. I and just kind of work through it a little bit more. This is the second painting that I did like this. I want to do one more, and just get a better handle on it. The using complementary colors this week. I don't normally just paint a painting with primarily the complement. The yellow and the purple, and different values and shades and hues of lemon and purple. I'm usually in a landscape, so I've got lots of different things going on and trying and keeping it all harmonized and together. But I have to say that I pretty much like this second painting that I did in comparison with the first one, which, here, let me show you, which was, I used a purple wash in the background here, and you can see it just really shows up through much more than the yellow ochre one that I did on this painting up there. And I'm also, you can see how crooked and off this canvas is. I'm also filmed this for my new video coming out, which is about using household items like a cereal box to create a canvas. And no, it's not archival. It's not, but but it sure as heck works well when you're doing practices and when you're learning how to paint. And when I started painting, I had this idea that I had to go out and buy tons of paint. I had to get lots of brushes, and I had to buy Belgian canvases, because somehow if I was using a Belgian canvas, if I was painting a lemon, it would be okay. Because I hope you're all laughing. What if I accidentally painted a little masterpiece, something that was just really exquisite, that, wow, one day might be, oh my gosh. And then I stopped and thought, Vita, get over yourself. You're learning how to paint. You're not going to paint a masterpiece. And if by chance I did paint a masterpiece and it wasn't on Belgian linen, and it didn't have the highest quality paints or whatever, um, you know, uh, chances are, chances are, uh, I'm, I mean, I'm not gonna like push it out completely because my ego likes it, but it's gonna be really, 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 really difficult to get to that kind of level that, let's say, Rembrandt was at, or Michelangelo, or, or those, or Da Vinci, right? Those people who spent their entire lives at the easel. Uh, I started at the easel at what, 49, 48, 49? It was pretty much my age. I painted when I was young, obviously. I even studied fine art at the University of Minnesota for a while until everybody kind of was like, nobody's ever going to make any money painting, so why bother? Go do something, go study something that's going to make you some money. Um, so, so I did. I left the art. I just left art completely. Um, this type of art. The other types of art can be anything. You've heard me talking about that. Even making your coffee is an art form if you choose to make it so. And so get over yourself, right? I kept telling myself, come on, obviously, obviously, I'm doing studies, right? I'm doing very confined 30-day challenge that these paintings, I could sell them at a reduced price, knowing and non-archival and giving the information that this is painted on a cereal box, you know, with the glue and the gesso and everything on it too. It'll protect it for quite a long time, for many, many years. It just won't last 300 years. Okay. So what, right? So what? So I just had to get over myself and that whole idea of the archival thing. So, part of my things I keep going on about that. I'm using this painting up here was done on this watercolor paper. What is it? It's 300 grams. 300 grams. So it's thick paper, and gessoed, and tape it up, and there you go. It works beautifully. It is not archival. So what? When I'm going and doing my other paintings, or when you get better as an artist, and go ahead and buy the good quality stuff, use it. It's a joy to paint on. It's a fact. It's a joy to paint on, and go with it. But when you're first learning how to walk, no need to. And many of us, most of us out there in the world don't have the economic freedom to just go out and buy whatever we feel like, right? There is such a small percentage of people on the planet who are actually in that state of buying your luxurious Belgian linens and painting studies on them that one day you'll probably just toss out. And so, yeah, I'm not for that. I had a comment. I know because when I was a few years ago, I was like, oh, it's got to be high quality stuff. And now the only real high quality thing that I require for painting are quality paints, artist grade paints, not student grade. They don't have to be the most expensive artist grade paints. They can be your basic regular Winsor Newton artist grade paints, but they should be artist grade. because it really does make a difference in your artwork. So even if you're just learning, make sure your paints are the artist grade paints. Well, if you're using oil paints, when it comes to acrylics, gouache, and watercolors, you could probably just use a student grade, or again, I would probably go with the artist grade, and get just decent quality artist grade paints. It's probably what I would do. And you only need a few brushes. You don't need tons of brushes. So yeah, so today I'm going to have to paint 2 lemon studies if I can today and tomorrow, because it looks like this Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, I may be here and there, on and off the island, just outside of my studio. And I want to be producing lemons every day. This month we're on day 11 now, so that's something. That's something, isn't it? For those watching, I'm going to suggest that you also do the same painting like 2 or 3 times, again and again and again. Don't change it up until, especially if you're a beginner, until you are comfortable painting the form, until you really start to get a feel for how you're painting the form, and go with it, and then move it around and try a different composition. Oftentimes, when I'm going to paint a big painting, like this one up here that I did, I go in, start with a no-tan. I'll do these little value sketches. I did a couple of small paintings like this, like these ones here, to kind of, get a feel for what's going on, what I wanted to work with, what I wanted to leave out, what I wanted to add. The more you paint the same subject, the more familiar you become with it, and the more you know what to do with it when you come to a larger canvas, when you come to painting the big one, right? You already have a pathway. You already know which of your colors work on the palette for this particular painting, a certain sense of what you like or what you don't like. Maybe some of you like the purple underpainting as opposed to the yellow ochre underpainting more. It's a personal preference. And you must keep your personal preferences while you're painting. You got to keep it yours. Yeah, so these are all like really important things for me, and I'm gonna keep going and yeah, do a couple of paintings. I'm blabbing. Never mind. All right, you guys. But I think that's the important thing, is to kind of let go of the, especially for this kind of thing, let go of the whole using the expensive best products out there. The products don't make the painting. You make the painting. And believe me, if Rembrandt were sitting here in this tiny little studio today and all he had to work with was, the back of a cereal box, he would still create a masterful little study, because he had reached that level, and there it was, right? He could still do it. It would not be archival, but okay, it's not big deal. big deal, big deal. We're doing studies. So that's about it. I'm going to get off because I am just in a blabby kind of mood. I think I'm a little bit just a little tired from the push of this week. It has been a very intensive week for me, but I got so much done and it feels great. So, all right, you guys, I'm going to get painting. Take care, and I will see you all again on Monday for morning musings. But I should be here each day, 6 o'clock for the 30-day lemon challenge. We got day 11 today. So hook up with me then here on this YouTube channel, and I will see you all later. Take care. Bye.